Welcome to Atlas USA. We're going to demonstrate the machine, walking foot machine, Mitsubishi style, as you see by Atlas. It's AT201618-1. It's a heavy duty high lift self oil. And we're going to show you right now how the machine performs really well. We have a servo motor on it. You don't even hear a sound or anything. And you have a just stitch on that too. And right now we're sewing with a heavy thread 135. And you take a look how flat it is, and nice beautiful large stitches. And you can go small stitch, large stitch, whatever you need. And you can go reverse. You can see your stitches right here clearly with another one, okay? Okay, and now we continue. We're going to chain off, put the next one in. Put underneath. And now before we use a very heavy thread, as you see, all we got to do is to release the tension to make the thread to be more flat. As you see over here. Less tension because before we use 135, now we're using the 92. So you see it over here. See over here, we release more because we have a heavy spring on this side. And more you release, more it will get flat. You see now it's totally flat without helping the machine. You see that? Flat. I don't do anything. I just keep the machine going. And back and forth, we'll show you. See the stitch clean and nice, and no matter what you put underneath, it's gonna sew from heavy to light whatsoever. So now we finish that. We can release a small stitch right now. And we continue, take a little bit finer, which is a 92 thread. See right now, it's a 92 thread, and we didn't do anything else except changing the thread from the heavy to the light one and release the tension. You see the tension over here, it's a heavy spring. So when you turn the tension in, that will make more tight the heavy thread which you need. For a light thread, you need to release, so it will be flat. And if you don't release, what's gonna happen, as you see over here, it's a gathering. You see that? Okay, so you have to release on a light thread. Heavy thread, not a problem. It's gonna be flat and nice, as you see over here. It's flat, big stitch, small stitch, you can change with not a problem. So now we're gonna put another, which it's 3 pieces together. And we're not doing anything, we're just putting on the 92 also. So we're gonna continue going. Okay, we take the thread out, as you remember, and then we put this underneath. And that's 3 pieces. You wanna do a big stitch, we're gonna make a bigger stitch over here, or small stitch, with not a problem. And you can do reverse also on the machine. and we can put all together, all of it. You see how many, with not a problem. Now it's gonna sew all of them in one shot. And right now we're gonna put a heavy duty one. Take a look. And you see the stitch? And we can increase tiny, big, any thread you want. Thank you very much from Atlas Levy Sewing Machine Company. Anybody using a walking foot machine, if you really want that to be tough and not breaking so many needles, use the diamond point needle gold. The gold, it's a lot stronger, very tough needle. So I suggest you use that, because if you use a regular needle, you're gonna lose a bunch of needle at a time, more than what you lose from the gold. So try to use gold needle, and you're gonna be very happy with that sewing. Thank you very much from Atlas Levy Sewing Machine Company. Okay, we'll go on the top of the hole. It's black, so you cannot see it very well. Okay. Then you're coming all the way here, putting your bobbin case. I have a hole here. And aluminum, it's much easier for the machine to carry. It doesn't destroy your hook whatsoever. And now we're gonna fill it and go around. If you want to fill all the way up, you just turn the screw in and that latch will go down, and then you can fill a lot more, as much as you want, you see? Okay, that's the top load hooks, large bobbins, and when you're putting in your bobbin, I will demonstrate it again. You're gonna put it this way, in, lock it, put your thread through, make sure you go through this one, and leave it the outside. And then you put your thread on the needles and rotate your hand wheels and pick it up. This is a top load hook, as you see over here. Usually 1541S, it's a bottom load when you have the hooks on the bottom. This one is reacting a lot better for the thread or binders. You can hook binders and all. The 1541S, you always have to watch your thread, so it would be outside as that, you see, like that, underneath both of the thread. And if not, it's gonna go between, right here, between the base and the hook. So this is a much better top load machine to people working faster, and we're gonna demonstrate this next.